Hello YouTube, it's Fester here, the Angry Blonde Hipster. And today I'm going to review an album for you. It's the new Passion Pit album. Now this was released about a week ago or so, and I saw a link or a mention of a song on their album, and I listened to it and it sounded pretty good. Didn't check it out yet, and then I think I heard Anthony Fantano say something about it in a video of his recently, or maybe I read something on the Needle Drop website. But those two things together definitely influenced me to go check it out for myself. And I'll start with the good, and then I'll get to the bad, and that'll make sense because this album starts off okay and then really goes downhill, but I'm definitely going to have some interesting things to say about it. Now, some of the opening songs were pretty decent and are even the type of thing I could see in a commercial, like an iPod commercial or an Internet Explorer commercial, Google Chrome type of thing, or in kind of a soundtrack to a show, you know, a little bumper for like The Hills or something like that, which is a high compliment that I could pay a song. The opening track, Take a Walk, I believe is what it's called, is pretty good. And there's one track in particularly that is really, really excellent, and it's called Constant Conversations or something. You should definitely check that one out because it's really interesting. It's very Passion Pit, it's very indie, but the way I'm going to describe it is it sounds like Baby making indie. It's got this real groovy, slow beat and just kind of this R&B feel to it, but yet very house. It's really something interesting, and you should check it out. Now, as the album progresses, it gets further and further downhill. It kind of deteriorates into this kind of bad pop type of thing. And that is saying a lot from me, because 9 out of 10 indie songs I listen to, if I were given producer control over it, I would pop them up quite a bit. That's the biggest complaint I usually have about indie songs, is that they're good, I like them, but it could be just a little bit more radio friendly, it'd be a little bit more fun, still keeping that the cool edge, whatever is substantial and interesting about it, but just, it feels so obvious sometimes. But this wasn't good pop. This deteriorated into just kind of bad, not even just pedestrian, but really just lifeless. It's just kind of got this, I don't even know how to describe it. The beat, the vocals, the melody, all just is very slow. No momentum, no nimbleness whatsoever. Really kind of legato and just quarter note, quarter note, quarter note. And the lyrics as well are just so bad. And not even just kind of bad like, oh, meh. I'm talking about bad, the type that where you're listening to it and it kind of makes you go, Things that make you go, That is what I have to say about the second half of the Passion Pit album. You're listening to some of these songs and it gets that feeling where you wonder, how did this even get recorded? Type of thing. And that is really, really a fail. I haven't had that feeling so strongly since listening to the latest Spose album. He's kind of a white rapper. He's very clever and has some of the best lines I have ever heard. I'll give you an example. One of my favorite Spose lines is, "This here's a fat white kid, crip walking through a Walmart eating a Twix." Brilliant. He's the one that wrote that kind of one-hit wonder, "I'm Awesome." Incredible song if you've never heard it. It's so anthemic. And best line from that song is, "Suit untailored, ringtone Taylor Swift, can't tweet up on my Twitter because I haven't done shit." That's an example of how brilliant this guy is. But listen to a couple of his songs from his latest album, The Audacity, and they're so bad they just make you cringe a little, feel kind of awkward or embarrassed for him. And that is the same thing I have to say about this Passion Pit album. What do you guys think? Do you agree? I'm definitely going to check out Anthony Fantano to see if he did do a thorough review of this album, because like I said, I'm sure I saw it mentioned somewhere on his website, and I'd really be interested to see his opinion, because I don't think he would give it a very good rating. This is Hipster, Angry Blonde Hipster, Fester Longfellow, signing out. Deuces.